Make sure you're not around when we leave for Italy, my brother said over dinner, like I was the help. My mom nodded and added, it's not your place anymore. 2 days later, they stood at an international check-in counter and got denied boarding because I'd quietly canceled everything. I'd landed a promotion 3 weeks earlier, the kind that changes your whole life. I didn't want a speech, I wanted a moment. So I booked a family trip to Italy first class, 5-star hotels and paid every cent myself. I honestly thought they'd be proud. I walked into my parents' house with a bottle of wine and that stupid hopeful smile. My mom gave a tight half grin. That's generous. My sister immediately started talking about outfits. My dad just stared at me like he was doing mental math. Then my brother said it again. Just don't be there when we leave. I waited for laughter. Nothing. Mom shrugged. This trip is about us. So I raised my glass. Understood. That night, I opened the confirmations and started clicking flight, hotel, car service. 15 minutes later, their dream vacation was a red X on my screen. The next morning, the group chat was still buzzing about packing. No one asked if I was okay. No one even pretended to notice they'd gutted me. 2 days later, they showed up at the airport with brand new luggage and main character energy. My sister even posted, "Ciao, baby." Then they hit the counter. First, the agent typed and frowned. Next, my dad leaned in, confused. Then my mom's smile froze. After that, my brother's jaw tightened. Again, the agent said, "These tickets are void." Then my sister snapped, "What do you mean, void?" Finally, other travelers started staring. My phone lit up. "Fix this now. Why are our tickets canceled?" I didn't answer. I let them stew. Then another message hit. "Are you being serious?" I sent one text back. "It's not your place anymore." The rage was immediate. My sister screamed about wasted money. My brother threatened me. My mom called me spiteful. And my dad hissed, "You embarrassed us." I didn't argue. I hung up and started cutting the cord. I canceled my sister's monthly transfer that paid her nanny and disabled the card she'd been using like it was hers. I reclaimed the SUV in my parents' driveway. My name was on the title, so the dealership picked it up. I called my brother's landlord too and stepped off the lease. He got 30 days to take it over or get out. Suddenly, nobody was joking anymore. That's when the tone changed. "Let's be rational. Please, I'll fix it." Still no apology, just panic with polite words. The next morning, my sister tried the in-person version. She hammered on my door like it owed her money. "Open up. You can't do this to family." I stayed in my kitchen, sipping coffee, and let the shouting echo down the hallway until she stormed off. Then they got mean in a different way. 3 days later, HR called about an anonymous ethics complaint accusing me of using company funds for the Italy trip, complete with fake invoices and screenshots. It was sloppy, and I'd paid privately, so HR cleared me the same day. The message wasn't subtle. If they couldn't take my money, they'd try to take my job. That night, my doorbell rang. A woman I didn't recognize stood there with a little boy on her hip. "I'm your sister's nanny," she said. "I'm quitting, and you should have this." She handed me a flash drive and left. The files were ugly. There was audio of my sister laughing and calling me a glorified ATM, with my mom chiming in that I never had a spine. There were screenshots of a group chat I wasn't in, joking about my apartment and my paycheck, plus drafts of more complaints they'd been saving like ammo. I copied everything, encrypted it, and texted my sister one last time. "I know everything. Good luck." My mom messaged at 1 a.m. with 2 words. "Please stop." After that, the circus faded. My brother tried to file a ridiculous lawsuit that got tossed. My sister sent a messy sorry and asked to meet. I didn't reply. I met with a lawyer instead and cut every last thread, accounts, permissions, anything they could touch. Now they tell people I changed and turned on family over a petty dinner. They skipped the part where they planned to fly to Italy on my dime and told me to stay home. They skipped the sabotage. Fine, let them rewrite it. My life got quieter in the best way. I sleep better, cook real meals, and take walks after work without my phone buzzing. No midnight emergencies, no guilt payments. If you were in my shoes, would you have cut them off too?